Guardian ceased to exist as a band. There wasn't a defining moment where we said, okay, we're tired of each other or anything like that. It was more like we had 10 solid years of touring and recording, traveling, and we just get to the point where we felt like we'd accomplished what God had for us and that it was a good time to stop. So we still remain, like family and brothers to each other, but we've all moved on to do different things. I have decided to still continue as an artist.
Para el tiempo de aparición de los últimos álbumes de Guardian, Jamie ya había dado a conocer algunas de sus canciones en solitario, gracias a un conjunto de demos que rescató de un EP de edición limitada llamado simplemente Beautiful, lanzado en 1999 y que contenía 5 canciones. Otro proyecto semejante, Peppermint Daisy Music, vio la luz en el año 2000.
But in the last few years, what I've done is I've been able to have my hand in a few projects like The Prayer of Jabez, the Extreme Days movie soundtrack. Another thing that God showed me in this time away from Guardian until now, it really laid it on my heart that a lot of Christian music, while most of it is evangelical in nature, and a lot of it basically is to encourage the body, the church body. It is Christian music for Christians. I feel like there's been a gap in Christians who have performed and are making an impact in the world at large. And so with my new band, God has put it on our hearts to be in the world. And the band is called London Calling. We're all Christian men. Some of the guys you may recognize that played for Miss Angie and Phil Joel from Newsboys, their backup band. They were also in a band called The Frantics. But God has put it on our heart to just play, be a positive, be salt and light in a dark world.
Para dar brillo al 2004, Jamie Rowe estrena su primer álbum, un disco doble que contiene no solo 10 temas en inglés, sino también sus correspondientes versiones en español. Bajo los títulos de Dios de Amor y Songs for Heaven and Earth, este álbum muestra una faceta más del cantante y compositor que una vez soñó salir de Indiana para tocar el mundo.
With my solo record, which we were recording in Spanish and English, basically I've just been writing songs and trying to, to figure out where God has Jamie Rowe, not Jamie Rowe, the Christian musician, but Jamie Rowe, the seeker of Christ, and just kind of, reestablishing my relationship in Him.
Cantaré, cantaré, cantaré a ti, Señor.
Para añadir emoción al proyecto, Jamie viajó en enero del 2004 a San Petersburgo, Rusia, para filmar bajo la dirección del aclamado Boris Divinyov 4 videoclips que acompañan esta, su más reciente producción discográfica. Actualmente, Jamie ha regresado a Indiana, a la pequeña comunidad de Evansville, donde vive con su esposa Heather y sus 3 hijos, Madeline, Christian y Caitlin, asistiendo a la iglesia local y participando activamente en ella, en actividades como el coro.
I would like to be remembered in history in the close quarters by my family and my kids as a good father to my children. That's very important to me. I want my children, when they grow up and they're out of the house, they moved away and they're married, I want them to be able to say 100% honestly that yes, my dad was a good dad to me. And that's very important to me. I want Heather to be able to say, when we're 80 years old, that Jamie was a good man and I'm glad I married him. I want to be remembered that. On a creative level, I want to be remembered as somebody who fully was unashamed to proclaim the need of Christ in his life, and that his offering back to God was a quality in his work and stuff, that I took music very serious and I just didn't throw something together, that I actually made it good, and that I was a person of quality artistically, and I gave the praise for that quality to God.
Santo, Santo, Santo.
Does that answer the question at all?
Yes, it does.
It's hard. It's hard to explain, but it does. I would like to be remembered, truthfully, as the man who could eat more sushi than any other Christian artist in history. Is that okay?